You're listening to Take 5, the podcast where we pause the noise and tune into the stories that matter. Real people, real life, right here in our community. Let's go.
The Path of a Paddler by Francesca Pacchiano and Gabrielle Lee. Carving and paddling are enmeshed with the Stz'uminus art of storytelling, and both practices help keep their culture alive. Margaret Seymour, Stz'uminus, is a prominent member of the Stz'uminus nation, and for her, paddling ties back to language. Margaret completed a Master's of Arts at Simon Fraser University, where she wrote her thesis, Hulkaminum Huitsi, Stories of Appreciation as a Paddler, on the intersection between sport and the Hulkaminum language. Paddling was never just a sport. It was a classroom of sacred teachings, she said. It taught us discipline, unity, respect, and how to carry our bodies and spirits in a good way. Our Hulkaminum language was meant to live inside the work, in the strokes, in the encouragement, in the way we moved as one. Margaret noted that, today, she rarely hears her community's language being spoken on the beaches or during races. The Hulkaminum language family is endangered, with the First Peoples map of BC records indicating that only 2.6% of the Stz'uminus nation speaks the language fluently. That number grows to 34% when considering learners and semi-speakers. As a girl, she was inspired to learn Hulkaminum fluently, as her paddle coaches instructed it. In this practice, she noticed it has failed to continue to today. The deeper spiritual connection between Hulkaminum and paddling, that sacred harmony of breath and water, and stroke and language, has weakened. It hurts to witness that loss because our canoes once carried our language as strongly as they carried our bodies.
We love Take 5. I look forward to getting Take 5 in my mailbox. This is what we regularly hear from our readers, and there are nearly 40,000 of them in the heart of Vancouver Island. Take 5 News magazine has been reporting local news, covering community events, and supporting businesses or non-profits for nearly 3 decades. Our advertisers rely on us to give their organisations the exposure and brand recognition they need for success. And it's not only our monthly issues. Our popular visitor's guide is distributed throughout the whole island. So if you want to establish your brand, get new customers and increase your revenue, whatever your budget, think local, think community, think Take 5. For more information, check out our website at take5.ca.
There are efforts at the community and university levels to encourage language development. In the fall of 2025, the University of Victoria, along with the Stz'uminus Education Society, launched a language revitalization certificate program. The program includes a diploma followed by a Bachelor of Education in Indigenous Language in Hulkaminum. It is designed to encourage more people to learn the language and facilitate an inclusive education system in the province. The first semester of the program included 17 students from the Stz'uminus nation. Margaret has watched the pace of war canoe paddling shift over the decades. The sport once held a sacred and respected role in our community. It was strict, disciplined, and full of purpose, she said. Today, many struggle to make the sacrifices required. Healing has not begun for many of our people, and that still shows up on the water. Still, Margaret continues to look towards the future. I still believe in our people. I believe our youth can rise again. I believe the canoe can still bring healing and unity, but only if we return to our sacred teachings, respect, humility, discipline, commitment, and walking in a good way. Inspired by her family, Margaret has helped organize the Colette Bay races since 2012 as a means of keeping this tradition of paddling alive. I want to honor those who have shaped my path as a paddler, a mother, and a Stz'uminus woman. My late papa, Edward Sr., was one of my great motivators. I also carry the teachings of my late brother, my late grandfather, and his late sister. Their stories, discipline, and sacrifice still guide my heart. She appreciates the impact of the canoe races on her children. They live in how I raise my children, how I walk in my culture, and how I honor my ancestors.
That's a wrap on this edition of Take 5. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and hey, take 5.